Good morning, everyone. Dean Howell here from GeoSpatial Connect, and Friday is our business coaching webinar. We do these each week for the next at least few weeks. We've got a schedule of 7 weeks for this actual course, and hopefully you're attending live. If you are, you could just join me in the chats and below the video, and you can ask any questions anytime, and I will endeavour to answer those questions. So thanks again for joining in. And as I said, this is our business coaching webinar series. All right, so who am I? Dean Howell, and some of you may know me, but I'm a cartographer by profession and have been in the geospatial industry for over 25 years, and started off as a cartographer and then moved into GIS, working for various companies doing software development, support, a whole range of analyst type roles, and then moved into my own businesses and as a GIS consultant, assisting companies from everything from map production to system architects and everything in between. During that time, I have set up a number of businesses, my own consulting companies, and also more specifically GIS Jobs Australia, which was a specific recruitment company for the GIS industry, Spatial Jobs Online, which was a jobs portal, and more recently here at GeoSpatial Connect. So I have a fair background in business development and recruitment and a whole range of things related to the geospatial industry. So hopefully that gives you a bit of an understanding of where I'm coming from and why I believe I can help you build your business and move your business to the next level. All right, so some of the features that we have here on GeoSpatial Connect that can help your business. We have a range of features that are designed to be more than just a business networking site, but also allows you to promote yourself and your services, allows you to find people if you need, if you've got vacancies. So a whole range of things. So we have our members section where you can connect with people, build up a relationship with them. We have a gig section for those small business freelancers who just provide small services. You can put a gig up and say that you'll produce a map for $100 or whatever it happens to be. You can use our blog section, and the blog section is one of our more visited section, and it allows you to put up information about you, your company, your products, your services in a less salesy way, I guess. So you can talk about the successes of your products, you can talk about the success stories of your clients and your company. We have a company listing section, so you can put your company profile up there. People can then search and find out more about you and your company. We have jobs and resumes, so if you are looking for people, you can post your job there. You can look through the resumes of people who have already put their resumes up there. We have an events section, so if you're having an event coming up, you can let the industry know that that event is there. We have groups, so you can create a group or join groups that might be of benefit to you and your company. And we have a classified section, which is slightly different to our gig section. The classified section lets you advertise your products and services in a more generic way, as opposed to where the gigs is more about, I will do this for a certain price. Now we have our forums section, and the forums allows you to join in discussions. And then we have a whole range of multimedia sections where you can add files and photos and images and sounds. And if you've got a YouTube video about your products and services, you can add that and embed that into the site as well. So that's a bit of an overview of how GeoSpatial Connect can help you in your business. Over the next few weeks, we're going to talk more specifically in a few areas, and this is sort of the agenda for the next few weeks. So we started out a couple of weeks ago just talking about standing out in the industry. And this week, week 2, is on target marketing. So we're going to be looking at marketing and how you can be more targeted for your products and services. Next week, we're going to look at social media, following that associations, mentors and coaches, recruitment, and then if there's any other topics that you'd like to discuss, just let me know. Okay, so for those who are on today, we have a special offer where we will provide one-on-one business coaching, and you can, for that, we'll do a business overview. We'll discuss what your goals are for your business. We'll help you promote your products and services and help you with that marketing via our website and our other social media pages. We only take on 5 new clients each week for this one-on-one coaching, and the special offer is $250. So if you're interested in getting on board on that special offer, then just follow the links or drop me an email, and I will guide you through that process. Okay, so let's get into today's webinar on targeted marketing. So thank you for joining, and just as a quick reminder, if you're watching live, or we put all of these recordings up on our YouTube channel, LinkedIn, Facebook, Google+, and here on GeoSpatial Connect. So you can watch it again anytime if you have any issues or questions or suggestions. So what we're going to look at today is 3 sections of marketing. We're going to look at your target market. We're going to look at creating the message for your market, and looking at the advertising medium or mediums that you can use. So what is your target market? Now, today we have so many large social business media type sites, LinkedIn, Facebook, Google+, and often I'll see people try to market themselves to everyone, thinking that it's just a big numbers game. The more people you market it to, the greater the hit rate. Well, there is some truth in that, but by marketing to everyone, you're marketing to no one, because you're not targeting your market properly. You're not looking at who's going to be using your products and services, where they come from, what problems they have, what's their age, what do they do for their job, how can your product actually help them. So that's what we need to focus on, and here at GeoSpatial Connect, that's what we've tried to take out some of that. We're bringing to you a focused market. Geospatial industry professionals, the members of GeoSpatial Connect, and therefore if that is your target market, then we've taken a big chunk of that research out for you, so you can get your product and services up there and specifically target based on geography, based on the sort of person, based on the company they work for, based on where your offices are, depending on whether it's a product you're selling or whether it's a service that you need to actually go out and visit the client. So think about all of those things. Where does the person live? What do they do? What's their age? What do they do for a job? And remember, marketing to everyone is marketing to no one. So narrow down that niche and find the people and test it out. And we'll talk a little bit about testing that out. So, you want to go, all right, what if I target this market for this market segment? Within our industry, there is so many vertical stacks that you can market into, the utilities industry, the mining industry, the health industry, the land-based industry, and then it's growing, so look at the ways that you can target your market. All right, so the next part of that is creating a message. So once you've figured out your target market, you need to then create the message which tells those people that your solution will solve their problems. And that's what sales is all about, is finding a solution that will help help the client, and whether that's software, hardware, services, whatever, data, your solution will solve problems. And that's what you need to figure out, is make that message targeted and solution based, how it will solve people's problems, how it will help them connect, how it will help them improve their business, and build that message around that solution. And then the third phase is, once you've built that message, is where to advertise. What is the right medium for your target market? And there's a lot of, it comes down to what sort of service product you're providing, but you can look at things like, where do people shop, where do they read, what's their age, are they tech savvy, what sort of online presence do you have, what sort of online presence do your clients have. So you can look at different mediums to advertise based on those things, what solution you're going to provide, and what is right for your target market. Now, I heard an analogy a number of years ago about your marketing should be like a table. You should have 4 marketing legs. And so when you've got those 4 strong legs, the table is stable. When you're only using 1 or 2, then the table's a bit wonky, and 3 is getting a bit more stable, but 4 is going to be perfect. So, and having 4 different advertising mediums helps you figure out which ones are working and why they're working, but at the same time, is if people aren't using one, then don't have all your eggs in one basket. You're actually spreading that message around. So where do you market? So things like for the geospatial industry, you can market in an industry publication. So here in Australia, we have Position magazine. There's numerous magazines around the world for publishing your product and service. Now, the downside of a lot of those organizations, and they're big business, and that's fine, but it can be expensive to do that. You can look at, if you're marketing to a specific audience, say you're based here in Adelaide, where I am, and your target market is state government, well, email and face-to-face and a letter, sending out your brochures, those sorts of marketing, getting directly to those people, meet the people, get out there. And then you have your social media, business networking type options. So be active on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Google+, and we'll talk a little bit about those in the coming weeks, how you can use those for your business. Target those markets, and on top of that, it's one of the reasons we created GeoSpatial Connect, so you can use the services on our website to target those markets. So use GeoSpatial Connect as one of those legs. So have some traditional marketing options, have some more tech options, your social business media, have an app if you for your organization. How many people are walking around with their heads buried in their phones these days? Have an app that you can market to your organization, to your user base. And then when you've got specials and stuff, you can push those specials straight to their phone. Have it on your website. Make sure your website is constantly being refreshed, so when people come to it, they're not seeing the same things over and over. All right, so there's some of the things about where to advertise. So just as a quick summary for today, and remember, if you have any questions, just type them into the chat and I'll be happy to answer them. All right, so you've got your target market. So think about the geographic region, the services and products you provide, who you're targeting and why you're targeting, what solution that you provide. So in that, create the message and solve the problems of the targeted market, and then advertise that using online, offline. There's even things like going to conferences and user events and creating your own event, those sorts of marketing opportunities. So use them all along the way, and really focus and be on target with your marketing for your business. So I hope that's been of use today. If you do have any questions, then by all means, you can type them in now, or you can just drop me an email at dean@geospatialconnect.com, and I'll be happy to help at any stage. So if there aren't any questions, so if there are, just quickly type them in. If there aren't, then thanks again for your time. We'll be continuing this webinar series next week, where we look at social media, and for those on our job seeker coaching series, they'll be Wednesday of next week. So we continue there. So thanks again for your time, and I look forward to catching up with you again soon. Okay, bye for now.